Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am playing 2d6 Realm with my hero Fedriss, and Fedriss is having a bit of a time. I keep finding things on my land, but then when I go encounter them I find that they're almost too tough for me to fight. Right now I want to go back to that tower, but there were these guys called the Atrite Cultists, and they were level 4 and they had 30 hit points each, and I'm not ready for them. So in the last episode, if you followed along, I went and explored some more land right here. And so I've got 2 more rounds in this month. So let's do this. I want to go ahead and explore one more, and then I'm going to go to town. So we're going to go to round number 5. I'm going to roll to see what type of land this is. And let's roll a 2d6. I'm trying to get to the page, sorry. That is a 5-2. 5-2 is overgrown chasm. An overgrown chasm. Let's see what it is. Overgrown chasm is a string. Interesting. All right, so the string again. And it is, OC is the title, and it says it is rank 2. Now, a string, do people own strings? I guess it goes through this, it can go through someone else's land, but I still think you roll to C. On a 3 to 6, nobody owns it. I rolled a 5, nobody owns it. All right, so it's going to start here, and let's go, before you roll it, I think you explore it, and then you, it says, a string is a long line of plots that are continuous. These plots are a type of plot area. The main feature is they will be something that weaves through the squares, such as a river or abandoned road. When discovered, you will need to generate the string of squares. The first square is drawn as the land type, for example, the start of a river. Then pick a square adjacent to where it can be free, and one that is already generated. String plots can extend to free and occupied squares. If it does run through an occupied, then the plot size of the penetrated plot is used and not that of the string. The plot size of the penetrated plot. If the string area is 5 or larger, you roll on 5 pointy. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to roll to see if it's a, I'm supposed to roll to see how many plots it goes through. And the way you do that is on page, let's see, how do you do a string? It's on page... If the string area is 5 or larger, you roll on 5 PT after you roll the land type encounter table. So you do encounter it first, then you go and roll. If the string is 5 or larger, you also roll 5 PT after. So we don't know how big it is. Assign the new side, generate the direction, new sides being... Okay, so once you found the string, you roll D6 plus 2. This is the total number of squares. D6 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So it's going to go through 4 plots. So I don't have to roll on that other table for 5. So it's going to start here and we'll see where it goes. So the way this works is you start there. Oh, I got to do an encounter first. Let's encounter it. So what was it called? A overgrown chasm. Overgrown chasm. I love this game. It's so fun. It's so much detail and just keeps you guessing as to what's coming. Okay, overgrown chasm. Oh, that's a neat symbol. It looks like, this is number 13, by the way, 13 OC. So it looks like a chasm. It goes, I'll get the, and then it's like that. That's kind of cool. All right, roll 2d6 to encounter it. That is an 11. 11. You approach the chasm that stretches across the plot. It is full of vegetation and you can see a flash of water below. As you approach, you see the very bottom is flooded and it's creating a perfect growing environment. You clamber down and see a separate cave, and within there is a bubbling pool. It is near boiling and smells of eggs. You can't get too close as the air is toxic. Any plants near the pool are dead and it seems to be spreading. This is a toxic pool. Write it into the Calamity Secret section on the Realm Ledger. The plot area remains an overgrown chasm. The base land of each plot is shrubland with a size of 70. Add in the toxic pool icon. Ooh, okay. So let me do that before we forget. This game's just so great. Overgrown. All right, so overgrown chasm, and it's 4, and it's supposed to. I'm supposed to record something in the ledger. So let's go ahead and do that before I forget. So this is number 13. OC. It is a string. It is size 4, rank 2. So it's going to add 8 silver. So I'm up to 70 silver now. Let's see. The details. Okay, here's where I need to find that thing again. It was the overgrown chasm, number 11. So it's a size 70. So I can build on it, but there is a toxic pool. Write it into the calamity secret on the realm ledger. Well, there's my realm ledger. Is there a calamity secret? Let me see. Building register, meta. I'm not sure about that. Oh, realm ledger. There it is. Okay. So under a calamity secret, write it into the calamity secret section. I don't see that. Is there another page? Did I miss another page? Let me go back here to the charts where I got these from, and maybe I'm missing some. There is a page that I have not used yet. I'm going to have to get that imported in here. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's cool. So I do have a calamity secret. I also have a shameful secret. Nice. For each secret, once you have 4 parts, take the first letter and list them out. Oh, that's right. There's this like hidden quest thing in here, which is totally cool. So I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to get that page out. All right. So the other thing I forgot to do is on the number 11. It was, what did it say? It remains an overgrown chasm. It goes into 4 areas. You approach the chasm. It's full of vegetation. Toxic pool. I wrote that in. The baseline is shrubland. Okay, got it. Oh, I'm supposed to add the toxic pool icon. And where is that? I don't know what a toxic pool icon is. It's not listed here. Toxic pool. I'll just write it on there somewhere. All right, so there's a toxic pool on the land, and I'll write it here. Toxic pool. I'll circle it. All right. Very cool. Now we have to do the string. So let's go and figure out where this thing winds through. So you start up this square, and basically you just number, you go around, you start at the bottom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So it goes down into this one. So I'll have to extend the chasm down in this way. So OC here. And then here I go, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? All right, so generate the direction by rolling a d6 by referring to the numbers you assigned to the free sides. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can assign so I'm just going to go clockwise. You can't have it on the edge you came in from. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll go this way into here, OC. Okay. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will go down into here. Okay, so it winds this way. Okay. The other thing is, for tax purposes, since that is it goes through 4 plots or three more plots. I think I already took that under consideration. I should have written 4. Yeah, I did 4. I think for tax purposes, it says if the string runs through an occupied square, use the plot size of the penetrator plot is used and not that of the string. So yeah, so 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. All right, that was kind of cool. Got a secret there, and I also had a secret. The shameful secret was which one was that? Didn't I get the shameful secret? I'll have to go back and review the video, but one of these I had a shameful secret. I could have sworn I did. All right, let's keep going. So that is turn number 5. Turn number 6, let's go to town. Gonna go to town. All right, I have 50 gold. Let's, we're gonna keep track of this. So 50 gold, let's just erase that. And there's a set way you do this. So it's on page, it's the end of turn, or end of the month. So we hit 6, so we're on month number 4 now. And you do the things. All right, so the first thing it says, it's on page 28. Collect your income. I don't have any income. Pay your taxes. So if I just did the math correctly, I owe 70. So I will sell that horn for 7 gold and use it to pay my taxes. Restore your health. I'm up to 20. Check realm awareness and modify unrest. All right, I'm going to have to go and do that at some point. I have kind of neglected that, and I apologize. I don't think I'm at the -4 yet. If you don't know what that means, when certain things happen, you get negatives of your land, and when you get below -4 is when it starts affecting you, and I don't think I'm there yet. Roll for monthly event, RMEVT1. So RMEVT1 is on page 171. And it is a 2d6. Green is high. 2-2. Hot spell. I already had this. The last month has been much hotter than normal. -2 hit points from any farms you own, and do not tick any hit point HP building trackers for the first 2 rounds of the next turn for any building. Do not tick any HP building trackers. I'm not sure. I don't have any buildings going on. I haven't been able to get any money to do any building. So I don't know. Maybe at some point, I guess when you get higher up level, you start getting the gold will start rolling in, and you'll be able to start doing things. But that also is going to involve going to the dungeon, unfortunately, and I haven't done that yet. Actually, that's not true. I have been to the dungeon. I did level 1. No, I didn't. I did Breik. Breik is my other campaign I'm running. Fedriss has not been to the dungeon yet. So I keep putting it off, but at some point, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it off any longer. So missed. 20, let's just go to town and see what we can buy. Now remember, you can buy one of the different herbs and things, or these different things. You can buy one of each of those. I've got 50 gold, but before I go buying anything, I really need to get some healing stuff. I do have 2 healing pastes. So what I'm going to do right now is I want to buy some healing potions. And I also maybe want to buy some armor. So the potions are on page 9 of the Codex. And a standard healing potion is 18 gold. Man, these things are expensive. A gain health, which gains 15, is 25. That would knock me down to half my health, or half my HP. An extra healing up to 30 points. But you can't go over. The further healing is 40. That would leave me 10, which isn't much. And it doesn't leave me anything to buy any more armor. I can buy one more armor type. I could buy one more armor type. I've got a 5, a 3, and a 5 and a 3 on the primary. And by the way, just so you know, what I have armor-wise is a padded tunic and a long leather jacket. It may be time to buy a shield. A shield will cost me, a studded buckler is a 3-1. I don't want to duplicate my 3 here. I want something that is going to give me extra. A steel buckler is 4-1 and costs 40 gold. Oh, that doesn't leave me anything for a healing potion. A wood shield is a 5-3. I already have that. I have the 5. A banded shield is a 6-5. Now that is 45 gold. I'm not getting a whole lot here. Shoulder platelets are cost. As the list goes down, they get more expensive, so I can't afford these. Doublet is a primary 2. That could help. A bishop's mantle is 5-4. That won't really help me. A long leather jacket I already have. A leather breastplate is 25, and it costs 6-1. Or let's do that. A leather breastplate. I'm going to buy that. leather breastplate. And if I understand the rules right, you can only ever have 3 pieces of armor. That's why there's 3 objects here. It blocks on a 6-1, and it does, what did I say? -1 damage. So it's better than nothing. So it blocks on a primary 6 at -1, and it also blocks on a secondary 1.
Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and let me interrupt this video for about 30 seconds to let you know about my new Patreon. It's just $2 a month, and all of my patrons get access to all of my videos that normally appear on YouTube, but they get them a week earlier than normal. I also have a number of games that I play privately that only my patrons have access to. In addition, once a week we do a live miniature painting session. You come online with me and we paint and chat. I also do a once a month live chat session. We talk about anything and everything. If this sounds of interest to you, check the video description below. There's a link to my Patreon. Like I said, it's just $2 a month, and what those extra funds allow me to do is make more videos, and that's what I want to do. So I hope you'll consider joining me as a patron, and now let's get back to the video.
Blocking on 3 numbers for the primary, not too bad. That knocks me down, by the way, 25 gold. So now I have 25 gold left, but it is enough to help me get some more potions. Well, I don't have any potions right now. With 25 gold, I can only get one of the, I could get, just a standard healing is 18, and I can't get, so a gain health, which will give me +15, and can exceed baseline is 25 gold. It's a big risk because I think I'm going to have to go to the dungeon. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to spend the last of my money. I'm going to get a gain health potion, which is +15. Gain health potion, +15 HP. That's not bad. I will keep that. All right, end of the month. Went to town. I'm not going to go do any arm wrestling or anything like that. I just wanted to buy some supplies. And now we go round number 1 in month number 4. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dungeon crawl. I'm going to enter the dungeon. I don't want to stay in the dungeon too much, mainly because I want to be exploring the land. That is my break. What do I not have any more? I thought I did. 1, 2. These are for 4 AD. Oh, I have a bunch for 4 AD, but I don't have any for I don't have any for 2d6. I am out of the sheet. So you know what? We'll just use this one for now, and I'll just have to transfer it to a sheet later. I'm not going to waste your time by going and doing that. So let's go ahead and let's enter the dungeon. So remember, during a month, you can go to the dungeon one time, and that's what I'm going to do right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pen so you can see it a little better. And I'm going to roll for the entry. So this comes over here. We are now going to be doing combat. And I'll bring this back in. 20 health, 394 XP, 2 shift, and I'm loaded up with armor. So let's go explore. So now I'm switching over to the 2d6 dungeon game, which you need this to play, you still need this to play 2d6 realm. Let's roll for the entry room. It is a 5x2. Very small room. And I'm going to be, and basically if you're wanting to follow along, we're starting on page 12, where you roll for the entry room. It says it is always at least 6 and no more than 12, so it's 10. So it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. And it always has 3 exits, so I shouldn't have done that with a pen. So 1 exit here, 1 exit here, and 1 exit there. And they're corridors. All right, so they're not doors. You don't have to roll for doors. All right, let's go through this leftmost door here. And for this, I'm going to be switching over to this book for the tables. All right. it is going to be a 3x3 room, but that's doubles. So you roll again and add these to those. Add 3, add 2. So it's going to be a 6x5. 6x5 room. All right. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put it up against the wall. So it's a big room. And it's 30, so it's not a large room. Large rooms are 32 or larger. And again, on page 12, it tells you large rooms are 32 or bigger. This is only 6x5. So it is a standard size room. And for level 1, we're going to be using the level 1 tables. The level 1 room starts on page 42. And the reason I have to constantly check this is I play a 2d6 realm and a 2d6 dungeon game. And so sometimes I got to remind myself where I am. Let's see what kind of room this is. It is a 4-2. 4-2 is an abandoned guard post. Abandoned guard post. 4-2. It says, there is a dusty table here upon which sits a dry pewter tankard and an empty bowl. There is something on the table. Roll on table TAT1. I forgot to roll how many exits. 4 is 2 exits. I will draw 1 here and 1 here. Now the thing says that it is wooden doors and it is not unique. So these are wooden doors. Are they locked? They are not. I'm supposed to roll on TAT1. TAT1. I don't even know what that is. Table, I guess. TAT1 is table. Page 31. It's the table. 31. Right here. Roll 2d6, add them together. That is a 4. The table is bare. Empty table, so nothing. All right, let's keep cruising. We're going to go through this north door right here. It's not locked. That is a large room, 5x4. How many exits? 3 is, I can never remember. 3 is 1 exit. So I tell you what I can do. I can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to hit this door. So it's going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. But this one is going to enter it, but there's another exit. So we'll put another exit up here. And what type of exit is it? We haven't seen what the room is yet. So 5x4. So go to page 42. Roll these. This is sealed. And this is sealed. That is a 4-6. 4-6 is a canteen. Well, you know, next to the abandoned guard post, you got to have a canteen. 4-6. It says, 3 rough tables, a few chairs and stools stand next to a wooden bar. So there's a bar, and actually I drew that wrong, but that's okay. And a barman yells and attacks. Use the laborer. Also face a patron. Roll on L1W -1. There are wood door exits. Are they locked? No. All right, so it's a canteen with some tables and chairs. There is okay. So let's get out the laborer. So get out the laborer card. And I assume it's level 1 because I'm in level 1. Laborer, and I'll throw these cards up on the screen so you can follow along. There's a laborer. And I'm supposed to roll on L1W -1 for the patron. L1W is L1W, page 38 at -1. L1W, level 1 worker, -1. A 5 -1 is a 4, a medic. Okay, so get the medic out. It's funny that a dungeon has a medic, but I guess it makes sense, you know. Got to have somebody to fix up the hurt. All right, so the medic has 4 hit points and 1 shift, and the laborer has 4 hit points and 1 shift. 1 and 1. Now I'm level 2, so hopefully these are not going to be too difficult. I erased my things here, so I have a chop, which is a 3-3, and a heft, which is a 6-4, and this is d6 minus 1, and this is d6 plus 3. All right, let's attack we'll go for the medic first. I rolled a 3-6 with 2 shift. I can't get this down to a 3-3, and I can't get it to a 6-4. I miss. This is combat round number 1. So the medic attacks me with a 1-3. With 1 shift, it cannot get this to 3-3. He misses, or she misses. The laborer rolls a 3-2. With 1 shift, they can get this to a 2, but not to a 5. They miss. Turn number 2. I attack the medic again. I roll a 5-1. With 2 shift, I could get this to a 3, but not that, and I miss. The medic swings, 5-6, cannot get this to a 3-3. The laborer rolls a 1-4. With 1 shift, they could get this to a 2, but not a 5. They miss. Turn number 3. I roll a 6-4, an exact hit. So it's d6 plus 3. She blocks on primary 3s and 4s. It's not a primary 3 or 4. So she takes d6 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7, and that is enough to kill the medic. The laborer swings at me with a 5-3. Cannot change this to a 2-5. He misses. Turn number 4. We each get 1 bonus shift. I swing at the laborer. I roll a 4-5. With 3 shift, it would take me 2 to get this to a 6, 1 to get that to I will turn it to a 6-4, which is my maximum, d6 plus 3. He blocks on primary 2s, so he doesn't block. So d6 plus 3, 4 plus 3 is 7, and I kill the laborer. All right, so what XP does that get me? They give me 5 and 5, 10. Woo! All right, so I'm at 404 XP. I'm getting there. More importantly, I get some treasure. For the medic, roll on pouch table 1 at -2. Pouch table 1, PT1, pouch table 1 is on page 23. And he also has pouch table 1, and he's at -2. So roll on the same pouch table. Pouch table 1, you roll these, you add them. So for the medic, it's 7 minus 2 is 5. Dried pumpkin seeds. Great. And for the laborer, 10 minus 2 is 8. Malacco leaves. You know what? I will take them. Malacco leaves and pumpkin seeds. Oop. So let me write that in. Pumpkin seeds and some Malacco leaves. All right. And then the room also, remember, it said something. What did I do with my sheet? Oh, I know why. I had to remove it. It was 4-6 on the canteen, page 42, number 4-6. So for 4-6, it said, there's nothing here other than the treasure they gave me. All right, that's fine. Let's keep going. Well, let me see what time it is. Let's go through the next room and see what's there. That is a 4x1. Now, the 1 means it's a quarter that goes on the y-axis, so it goes 4 over and 1 up. So it goes 4 over, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do this. So it goes 4 over and 1 up, like that. Okay. And for the quarter, it's just you roll to see if there's any exits. There is 1 exit, and for a quarter, it is always an archway. And now let's go through the quarter and see what it leads to. It leads to a 2x2. That's double. So let me roll. Let me find another die. I am running out of dice. Come on. We'll just. I'll steal this one. All right, 3 and 6, which turns it to a 5x8. That is a large room, a 5x8. So 5 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is a big old room. It's got a quarter here. How many exits? That is 2. So we'll put 1 here, and we'll put 1 here. And I'm going to have to call it quits. I try to keep these videos under 30 minutes. So I'll be back in the next video and we'll see what happens in this room. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of 2D6 Dungeon. I'll be back very soon. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.